Hi, welcome again to this our last part of the sustainable courts. We are still talking about Raleigh Edward Page's most famous courts, and here we have called them the sustainable courts. We've looked at many in our first video, and we are looking at the last part, the last bits of our sustainable, a compilation of our sustainable courts from REP. Larry Edward Page. Another one. You need to get one thing done well, or else you don't have permission to do anything else. Larry Page says you need to get one thing done well, or else you don't have permission to do anything else. This points to the power of working hard, having or realizing your purpose or mission. Realizing or having purpose to do, working hard. If you don't accomplish a single task that is given or assigned to you, then don't ask for another one. This is what is really saying. Even the Bible says, if they give you a small project and you cannot manage, how can God trust you with the big ones if you can't manage the small one you have? You have to work hard, get things done. That takes focus and time to get things done. You have to get focused to accomplish tasks. Tasks are not easy things to accomplish. For people who work in organizations, they have to come up with reports every monthly, weekly, quarterly, and yearly. But then these things are not easy to come up with. But then it takes focus and resources in terms of time and money to accomplish. That's working hard. You do not need to get a hoe and go and dig the entire day, cultivate crops the entire day, and you think you're working hard. No, it includes using the brain. Then the other one is realizing your purpose. What is your mission? Do you have a mission in life? Do you want to be a person to be used today, the next day, the other day, the other year, this year? No, life has to move on. You have to move from one step to another. Therefore, realize your mission and don't leave a person to work for others. Work for others, get money, get funding, get experience and knowledge, and do your own. You don't need to work for people. Don't stay in a rat's race. That's Robert Kiyosaki. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, that book. Don't stay in the rat's race. Go work, go wake up, go to work, get money, pay bills. Go wake up, go to work, get money, pay bills. Don't live in that life. Another one from Raleigh Edward Page Live. Any conversation one has about innovation starts with the ultimate goal. Any conversation one has about innovation starts with an ultimate goal. This points to the power of having vision or a mission to accomplish in a society. It needs focus, patience, investment, and belief in oneself. Any conversation one has about innovation starts with the ultimate goal, and it needs focus, patience, investment, and belief. Well, the patience is time. Some projects take time to mature, but then it needs you to, and even achieving them takes time. Then investment, you do not just need to invest money in projects, but then even the knowledge, the human resource, the humans, the people. I was talking earlier that you need numbers to move your brand, to drive your brand. You can start as one person, but then you need numbers to drive and market your brand. you need numbers to market your brand, and then so it can move in the community. If you're 2, 3 and doing or 10 and you're doing something, some business, it becomes easier because what you may not explain, the other can explain. So that's it. Another one from Lep or Rally Edward Page. Solving big problems is easier than solving little ones. Solving big problems is easier than solving little ones. This is very true, really, in life. It's not easy to solve small issues, family issues, what. Let me give you an example. I've never seen police or peacemakers shooting or killing people or masses demonstrating about global issues like climate change, activists, or natural disasters. I've never seen. I'm always seeing those people in Europe on streets demonstrating about climate change, and they're agitating their governments to do something about them. But I've never seen a police shooting at them or doing what. The demonstrations are peaceful. Police guide them, and actually even them, they are involved. But I have seen people. I've seen so many people kill each other. Well, I've not seen like physically, but I've heard many stories. I've seen in movie, in videos, news. So many people killed because of political affiliations, love affairs, family issues, land conflicts. Yeah, and also in the same context, we have seen great people with great achievements in this world. I can give an example of Jeff Bezos, who divorced his woman, Mackenzie Bezos by then, and she's now Mackenzie Scott. This person is very rich, but then divorced his wife. What do you think? He made the wealth. He has fortune. He has wealth. The entire globe knows him. But then family issues, they were hard, and they had to divorce. The same is to Bill Gates, who is also very popular, but then for him and Melinda Gates, they are not together. They are separated. They are husband, ex-husband, and ex-wife. So you have to find a way to deal with this. Find time. Therefore, you need to find time and the right things to do. Know where to do what, when to do what. If you're in a family, you have to act like a family person. If you are dealing with other issues, then you have to also handle them the way they are supposed to. You have to allocate time equally to each. You shouldn't give more time to one and then despise the other, because it will be a disaster. The other one from Lep or Larry Edward Page. The only way you are going to have success in what you do in life is to have lots of failures first. The only way you are going to have success in what you do in your daily life is to have lots of failures first. This gives experiences as you learn from them. Failures, I don't think a person who is doing something, who is coming up with an innovative idea, is failing. But there are some key links that are missing. Therefore, you will struggle at one time. This is the failure they are talking at. That should not demotivate you, and you say, this thing has refused, therefore I should just leave it. No. You should fall. When you fall, come back stronger than never before. You should realize the mistakes you had, maybe in your staff and yourself, you should realize it all comes to the vision. It's not money, it all comes to vision. Because where there is vision and the vision is clear, finances will come. You have to focus, believe in yourself, and then keep moving. Never back down. Be resilient. Be a resilient person. Never back down. That's a successful person. Another one from Larry Edward Page. Anything you can imagine probably is doable. You just have to imagine it and work on it. Anything you can imagine probably is doable. You just have to imagine and work on it. Believe in yourself, come up with innovative ideas. If you can think of something, try it, go for it. Don't just sit around, go for it and see. The results may be good, and as I said, it takes time, persistence, resilience, and hard work to achieve certain things. You have to be patient. You may fail so many times, but then you should learn from them. You should learn from situations. There's nothing that can defeat a man. It's just that your brain that now becomes weak and gets exhausted. Never get exhausted of something. Always put your brain to work. It should be thinking, I'm in this mess. How should I get out of the mess? I always give examples of dating a girl. When most of the girls we've dated and the housewives we have, I don't think you just go there the first time and then you're accepted. No, I don't think so. If whoever is there and is in this kind of relationship, then I don't think it is for real. Well, maybe in the Europe, but not here in Africa, I bet. Because at first the person has to deny you, refuse, abuse you. But at time, you have to show the person you're serious, and then this person will sometime give you time, listen to you, and then see and may evaluate. Then most of the people are together not because they were accepted the first time. No, they struggled to get them, and this makes a great relationship. Another one from Larry Edward Page. It is very hard to fail completely if you aim high enough. It's very hard to fail completely if you aim high enough. Yes, that is true. If you prepare very well, you're focused, it's very hard to fail. It's very hard. I don't think there is any person who has ever prepared well and invested in something. Well, for example, I will take the example of school. The person reads books, makes researches, does not do cram work, and then the person fails. Maybe it may be for some reasons that are not real, but in reality, this person can't fail. This person, the person may not get the expected results according to him. Maybe if his aim was 90% or getting an A, the person can get a B plus, but that is also good. But the person was aiming for an A, but then got a B plus. It is good. That's at campus setting. Or in high schools, you can aim at 100, then you get 99 or 98. It's not bad. You've passed. So it's very hard to fail completely if you aim high enough. another one from Larry, the last quote from Larry Edward Page. Well, the last one is really interesting. He says, "You may think using Google is great, but I still think it's terrible." You may think using Google is great, but I still think it's terrible. Yes, there's some information there on Google. I remember when we were at campus in 2018 and 2017 at Kampala International University. When they gave you coursework, you go to search, but then there are some sources that are poor sources. If you quote them, the lecturer will even say, "You got these ones, you got this work from this source. You go and research more. You go and read books. Don't just go to social media or Google and copy stuff there, come and give here." So we used to lose marks when you go there and you think you've researched, they will rebuke you and give you 0. So I've ever experienced this. For example, we were given research about coursework. We were to research about John Bogart's theory. I remember John Bogart's theory. Now for us, we went and copied something there and just came and pasted. We almost got 0, but because we were in year 1, semester 1, he sent us back. He pardoned us and said, "You go back and research." Otherwise, he was giving us 0. So I really believe really if he says, "You may think using Google is great, but I still think it's terrible." Also, there are some people who don't use it well. Google has so many things that you can research. It can call pornography is there, what. Therefore, that's why there's parental guidance on certain things on Google. They don't allow, you cannot access them just easily. So I believe really. Well, thank you for always supporting the NSG in terms of watching our videos, our tutorials. It's really a great pleasure, and we're making little progress. We got to grass, by the way. We went to one school, and very soon you will see the videos out. I thank you as always. Subscribe to our channel, watch our videos, share to relevant groups. Slow by slow we shall reach there. I thank you and wish you best.